It's another episode of Cartoonists You Should Know, and today we're talking about Eric Mengel with OCHO. Stay tuned and watch this video until the end. And we're back. My name is Taylor. This is Taylor Talks Comics. Thank you for joining me. Please give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below with any of your thoughts throughout the duration of this video. Comment down below with some of the self-published cartoonists that you think I should know or should show off on my channel. That's always super helpful as well. And subscribe if you haven't already. So Cartoonists You Should Know is one of my favorite segments I do on my channel. It unfortunately doesn't get a lot of views because just the subject matter of it. People are more willing to click on, Batman Omnibus or whatever videos. So I appreciate any support in showing off these videos, sharing them with your friends, or what have you. So today I'm showing off OCHO from Eric Mengel. So I wasn't aware of OCHO until Eric hit me up on social media and asked if I would do a review of it. And to my surprise, he's been doing this comic for over 30 years, ever since like 1995, I think. 94, 95 is when he started doing OCHO comics with the starting character here, this blue alien. And over the last 30 years, he's just been releasing like a ton of different mini comics featuring this character, which is amazing. I always love when I can find a new pocket of the comic book industry or medium that I wasn't even aware of. It's like a fun discovery to me. So, absolutely I'll review it. And he actually has a Kickstarter campaign going on right now. As of the time of recording this video, there's 9 days left on it. I'll have a link to all the info in the description down below to where you can back the Kickstarter. But there's 9 days left, and it is a Kickstarter for this book right here. And this is a trade paperback. It's called OCHO, My Favorite Part. Here's the spine. So you can see this is a substantial 228-page book of comics that you can get. And it's going to be $25 on there. And it's this cool wraparound cover. So I'm going to show this off. Some of the add-ons you can get, though, are these other mini comics that Eric was kind enough to send me. So this is issue 40, 41, and 42, which is important because this book here contains OCHO issues 29 through 39. So he's done more issues after that. And I think there's a pre-order option on there too for issue 43 that he's worked on, but it hasn't sent to the printers yet. And there's a bunch of other add-ons on there too. It's like for earlier issues that he still has in stock, and a bunch of other ephemera and things. I think you can get original art options as well. So I want to show this off to you because, again, I wasn't aware of this comic, and now I was just reading through these, and this mini comic I read it all in one sitting, and I love this OCHO character. Like, Eric Mengel, I hope you just continue making OCHO comics. I'm going to be a supporter of it. And this is my favorite part. It has a number 3 right here, so I'm assuming this is the 3rd volume of collected OCHO comics. And so I need to get volumes 1 and 2 if that's the case. But don't fret if you feel like, oh, I can't start off on a volume 3. These comics are made in a way where Eric does it in such a way that you can jump in at any time. Like any of these mini comics you can jump in on. And that's the way you should do it if you're a self-publishing artist or cartoonist. That if you're at a convention and you have your latest mini comic and it's issue number like 40 or whatever, it should be a good jumping on point for whoever walks up to your table and wants to buy it. Or else they're going to need to have the other, 39 to print or whatever. So yeah, this contains issues 29 through 39, but you won't be lost. Like, I wasn't lost. I hadn't read any OCHO comics before this, and I wasn't lost at all. He brings you in nicely. It looks like Eric inserted a few pages in here to introduce you to OCHO and who he is prior to issue 29, to catch you up, like a little catch-up few pages to tell you who he is and things, as he's writing in his journal. And then issue 29 starts. Issue 29 has a great cover here. I love all these homage covers, and the title lettering treatment he changes too. Like, this one is inspired by Flash. This one's inspired by Rush. Or maybe this one was Rush. And then this one is, I forget. Is that another famous band? I can't think of it right now. But yes, as you can see, OCHO has this magic carpet that he flies on. So it's kind of like Silver Surfer-esque. But he's this big blue alien with 8 fingers. And that's where he gets the name OCHO. And he's always jumping down and trying to fight crime. And I love this first issue. It's hilarious. Like, the whole comic itself is funny. But he's trying to fight crime, and he keeps jumping into these scenarios where he thinks he's about to beat up a bad guy that's attacking someone or stealing something, and it turns out nothing's happening. And there is no crime to be had in this particular story. And then the next issue is a Valentine's Day issue where Cupid comes down and shoots him with an arrow, and he's going to fall in love with the first person he sees. And it's Alicia. And that's kind of a story that progresses throughout the whole book, is him being in love with this new girl named Alicia. And that's the beauty of it too, is like I said, any of these issues you could pick up and not be lost and get a full, satisfying, one and done story. But as a whole, there is an ongoing through line story throughout the whole thing. And it's like I don't know, it seems like Eric is just drawing everything, or drawing and writing what he wants to do, which is like, it's like pure id. Like, it's just which is like the funnest comics to me, is when you can tell the cartoonist is just doing the comics they want to do, because there'll be like slice of life issues like this one, where they're just on the couch watching a movie together. And then they go into space in this one, where Ocho's having flashbacks of his home planet, and they have to like fight robots and aliens. And then there's where he's like fighting crime, and then here's him trying to find a job. So it's just like this, him like going through, it's not just pure slice of life, it's not pure sci-fi, it's not pure crime fighting, it's all of the above. It's like a big bowl of soup of the comics that Eric probably enjoyed growing up and still enjoys to this day, and just wants to put this Ocho character in these different scenarios. I did love this issue. It's issue number 34, and he's wearing a Walter Payton jersey. And I thought that was just a cool cover like idea. And I thought maybe Eric was a Bears fan, which I assume he is, because on his Kickstarter video he's wearing a Cubs jersey. So I wonder if he lives in Arizona now, and this is does it say on one of these like the longest running Arizona comic? I forget where it says that at. I don't know, but I think he's a Chicago sports fan regardless. He's wearing a Cubs shirt on the Kickstarter video, and he's got a Walter Payton jersey in this one. But it's actually, the storyline actually has to do with the Walter Payton jersey, because Alicia, his girlfriend, is saying that his clothes stink, his superhero costume that he wears, and he needs to get something new. So he gets a Walter Payton jersey, and then goes off and fighting crime in that. And again, just Eric just drawing what he wants to. And the lettering too, like the lettering treatment of the sound effects is awesome. Like, Eric is really, really great at that. That's something I really love throughout here. And this, again, the lettering title treatment, which I think this is from Jack Kirby's The Demon. If I remember correctly, it looks like that's what that treatment is, which I'm a huge Kirby fan, so that definitely stuck out to me. And he does this all practically too. He doesn't work digitally. He works on a board with pen and ink and pencil. And I think he does his own tones too. Like, this looks like Zipatone. And I thought, when I first read this, I thought he was doing that digitally. I was like, oh, he must draw this all and clean it up in digital and put these tones in there. But on his Kickstarter, he was showing a lot of some more great lettering, showing all the original art pages he has, and the tones are done on the board themselves. So, just working practically like a classic cartoonist. So yeah, this is a big chunk of 228 pages of great comics. And in the back, there's 2 pinups from 2 of my favorite artists, which is a cool surprise. This is Jim Mafu doing his own Ocho right here. And then Jim Rugg drawing his own version of Ocho on this one. So those are 2 really cool pinups that I wasn't aware were going to be in there. And here's some of the more recent mini comics, just to show you what the single issues look like. So you get a cool wraparound cover on all of them. And the coloring is done by someone else. Damon Begay is the colorist. So yeah, these all have like cool wraparound covers on these mini comics, these single issues. Which the only way to get these in color, I think, is to get these single issues, because all the covers in every page in this book is black and white. But this really cool artwork on these wraparounds, you can tell you really puts a lot of effort and love and care into these cover treatments, which definitely stand out on the shelf if you get these from your comic book shop, or if you're at a convention or whatnot. I do love this like kind of like Kirby-esque, or maybe even like Go Nagai style big alien creature here. And this is Incredible Ocho. So you can see it's like an Incredible Hulk. And this one, oh, there's like a giant alien monster in this one. Where's the one? Oh, this one has Huck and Solar with 2 R's in this one. So you can see like it's kind of an Incredible Hulk character. And he's mixing it up with him. So again, working with superhero comics now. So it's superhero, it's slice of life, it's cosmic stories, it's everything you want. And it's just Eric just putting this cool character Ocho through all these different scenarios. And I'm in love with this blue guy. He's so cool. I want to read more stories with him. That was my exact reaction when I got done reading these. Was like, I need more Ocho in my life. But thank you, Eric, for sending these out to me. Everyone, go support this Kickstarter. We need more support for the self-published cartoonists that don't have the backing of a major comic book powerhouse industry corporation to publish their comics. All the information for the Kickstarter is down below in the description and where you can follow Eric Mengel and all that stuff. And thank you guys. Give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below with your thoughts on Ocho, on Eric Mengel, on Kickstarter comics, on self-published comics, ideas you have for my segment of Cartoonists You Should Know. And then subscribe if you haven't already, and keep talking comics.